Hey guys, come on, is name, and today Majora's Mask 3D is the game. In the last episode, we helped Romani defend Romani Ranch from aliens. And in this episode, we're going to be going back to Romani Ranch. We're actually going to help out her sister, Cremia, from some bandits, actually. Not to spoil things too much, but that's what we're going to be doing. If you remember from the last episode, she said that we needed to meet her at 6 p.m. on the second day. Well, 6 p.m. tonight. And it is 9:30, so we have a little bit of time to pass. We're gonna go and play the Song of Double Time and meet her somewhere right here around the barn, I would suppose. I mean, that would make sense. She said somewhere around here, I think. I'm right over here. Oh, what a good boy, because this boy doesn't attack me. Actually, does he attack me if I'm in a... Yep, he does. Okay, never mind. Not such a good boy. Okay. Alright, Song of Double Time. It looks like the moon's taking a bite out of Link. Oh yeah. It's kind of bad angle placement. Alright, 6 p.m. on the second day. You know, I don't give this remake enough credit. Like, it is very, very pretty. I mean, this is just gorgeous. It's really nice seeing this game and, you know, refurbished, and I mean, even it's on the 3DS and it still looks so much better. I mean, it's crazy how far technology's come along, really. And I don't know if I'm really starting to get used to the new moon as opposed to the old moon. I used to, when I first started this Let's Play, I was like, this new moon looks weird, but I'm getting used to it. It kind of makes more sense for it to have more facial features, and I mean, they're able to be a little bit more precise with it and more detailed than they were in the original versions, you know, hardware limitations. But anyways, it is the evening of the first night, and I believe time's going at the normal pace. Let's slow that down a little bit. Not that I think I really need it, but hey, might as well. As my grandfather always taught me, better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. And what we need right now is time, or what we could have is more time. Anyways, hello. Oh, good evening. I'm going to town to deliver milk. Would you like a ride? Yeah, sure. Thanks. I mean, I could fly there myself, but yeah, sure, it's more fun to ride in a buggy. I've never done that before. That's great. Tonight I'm kind of lonely. I welcome the company. I guess it's been a while now since our father died. I'm trying to take care of the ranch, but things have been getting unstable lately. The cows always seem bothered and frazzled, and I'm finding broken bottles everywhere. Who's doing it? I don't know. My sister Romani has been worried too. She's practicing using a bow. She says it's to stop the ghost. Say, what are the townsfolk saying about the moon? It's bigger than before, isn't it? In town, I have a friend. Her name's Anju. Anju, the day after tomorrow is her wedding. I wonder if it'll fall. That thing. And there's Tingle making an appearance. What? The road? Boy, get your bow ready. First Milk Road is blocked by a boulder, and now we have to take this detour through Ugly Country. Are you ready, boy? I'm going to try to get us through here as fast as I can. If any pursuers come from behind, chase them off with your arrows. They may be after my cargo of milk bottles. Do you understand? I sure do. Thanks, I'm relying on you. If we can get through here, I have a big thanks for you. Alright, behind will appear these milk bandits. You need to have the bow and arrow, the bow and arrow, obviously, at this point, in order to take care of the side quest, but all you have to do is just keep on shooting them. And the great thing about this is we have no limitations on our arrows right now, so really it's in your interest just to spam. I mean, I'm trying to use gyro right now, and it's not working very well, because you'll go around corners, and you have to keep, like, twisting your arms, so unless you're standing up, I don't recommend using gyro on this. But yeah, we don't have any limit on our arrows, so just keep spamming B and just try to shoot them, and really, if you keep spamming B, it's not hard at all. If you don't hit one after a little while, they will get rather close, and they will hit the milk bottles. They need to break all the milk bottles in order for you to, I guess, fail the side quest. But yeah, just keep spamming B. You can admire the posters that are behind you. That one had like a donkey on it, I think. Not entirely so sure, but remember these characters. Remember the sounds they're making. I'm gonna be quiet so you can listen to them. Yeah, remember those sounds, and because those people should be rather familiar to you later. And I apologize, it was kind of shaky right there because of gyro controls. I hope I didn't give anybody a headache. I was trying to keep the 3DS still, but it just didn't work. Mr. Barton was happy to get his first delivery in quite a while. Thank you. You were pretty cool. This isn't very big, but accept my thanks. You got Romani's mask. Wear it to show you're a member of the exclusive Milk Bar Latte. With every good deed, a child takes one step closer to adulthood. That mask is only given to a limited number of adult customers. It's proof of membership. I now acknowledge you as being an adult. Wow, standards are pretty low in Hyrule to be an adult. Well, that's okay. I don't mind. You protected Cremia and her milk hogger from thieves and got Romani's mask as a reward. It's a symbol of maturity. This cow mask is a symbol of my maturity and my coming of age. Amazing. Well, now that we're done with that, I believe, if I'm correct, let me go ahead and check my notes. We are done for this 3-day cycle. Yep. Alright, let's go ahead and put any rupees in the bank if you have them. Let's play the Song of Time and get a fresh set of 3 days because we're going to need it for what we're about to do. We're now going to actually go to the 4th area of this game. Return to Dawn on the first day? Yes, I will. We're going to actually go to the 4th area of this game to do a little side quest. We're not going there, story-wise quite yet. There's an area before it that we're going to go to. But we will be, I guess, kind of getting a glimpse of the final area of the game, which I'm really excited for. It's a very interesting area, to say the very least. But I really like the side quest we're about to do. It's quite nice. Anyways, dawn of the first day, 72 hours remain. You guys have heard me read that plenty of times. Ah, what a pretty sunrise. I wish I could get a picture of that without like the South Clock Town text appearing over it. I would just love to have that picture. It'd be a nice thumbnail. Anyways, Song of Inverted Time. Slow things down a little bit because we probably will want the extra time for what we're about to do. Not needed, but it'll be helpful. I'm going to go grab that silver rupee that's in East Clocktown that I always grab out of habit. Highly recommend you keep doing that as well. It'll help you get towards that 5,000 you need for that piece of heart. So I will grab that, and I will see you guys at the east exit of Clocktown. In case anyone's forgotten, or they haven't done this, or they're jumping in late in this Let's Play, not the piece of heart, I wish you get a piece of heart every 3-day cycle. The silver rupee that I'm talking about is right here in East Clocktown. All you have to do is go up the stairs right over there, cut the corner. Let me show you. Upstairs, cut the corner, then jump on across here, and jump onto this platform right here. Climb on up, and you will have a treasure chest to your right that will contain a silver rupee, and this respawns every 3 days. So it's great to make a habit of grabbing this at the beginning of every 3-day cycle. I mean, you have the time, why not? And just go ahead and throw it in the bank, or keep it on you if you think you're gonna have any expenses. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and deposit that, and I will see you guys once again at the east exit. Alright, here we are. We try to exit, he says. Stop right there. Have you some errand in the canyon? It's dangerous outside the town wall, so I cannot allow a child like you to... An actual sword, not a toothpick? My apologies, sir. It was wrong of me to treat you like a child. Now that you have a legitimate sword, the canyon at Stone Tower lies this way. Be careful. And you'll go ahead and tell us that the canyon area to the east is the area you go to if you exit this area. So that's the 4th area of the game that we're about to go to. Well, what you're gonna need is actually Epona in order to hop the fences that are right over there going into the canyon. So you need to do the side quest with Romani, or actually, yes, you need, hold up, I'm thinking. you need to at least practice a minigame with Romani in order to get Epona's song. So, do that at the very least. I guess you don't have to technically help her with the aliens, but at least get Epona's song if you want to complete the side quests. Play Epona's song, she'll come running. She'll even come running from, I guess, like being behind the... I don't know how she got out, actually, not thinking about it, because when you first show up, she's kind of locked away. How did Epona get out from Romani's Ranch? That's kind of weird. Oh well. Anyway, not the Song of Time. The Epona's song works. It'll get her out. So around you're gonna have a lot of bomb shoes. Just avoid them because there's not really anything you can do to defend against them on Epona's back. Yeah. But did I actually take any damage? I can't tell. I don't think I did. You're going to want to hit A to get a running start when going over. Do I take damage? Yeah, I believe I do. You need to get a running start in order to hop these fences. It's kind of hard, actually, if you don't get it right away. It's kind of tedious if you don't get it on the first try. These bomb shoes are just everywhere, and they're pretty annoying. Please go away. Okay, there you go, finally. And right over here, let's not run Epona into the wall. That's not what I'm trying to do. Please. Can I? Yee-hee-hee! What are you doing in a place like this? Ikana Hill beyond here is the place where spirits with troubles and lingering regrets wander. Even now, the spirits wander in search of one who can save them. It is unfortunate, but it is no place for one such as you. But if you must enter, then you must obtain the mask containing the wandering spirit. Near the ranch are a pair of men with the mask of an Ikana ninja, men of poor character who commit evil deeds. Find them. Without the mask, you cannot help with the restless spirits of Ikana. Without it, you cannot save their souls. Until it is in your possession, I will not let you pass by here. Yee-hee-hee. Well, that's a little, I guess, look into the future. We don't really need to worry about that quite yet. No, we're actually not taking damage right now from those bomb shoes, I don't believe. So, quick thing to note. In the original version of this game, there is a mask you can get around here called the Stone Mask. What you need to do is have the Lens of Truth, I believe, to see him, and you need to give him a red potion. You can get that from Kotake in the Southern Swamp. However, you don't get the Stone Mask in the same way in this game. You get it in a different way. You get that later. And the man that you would give the red potion to that's normally around this area is not here in the 3DS version. So do know that difference. If you're looking for something called the Stone Mask, you cannot get that in this area in the 3DS version. But if you're playing the Nintendo 64 version, you're good. Otherwise, we'll get that Stone Mask later. We can't really continue up here as of now and actually go into deep into this area. But what we can do is this little side quest we're about to, which all you have to do is once you get past those fences, go to the north. We are going to go to the graveyard. Ikana Graveyard. First graveyard of the game, which there seems to be a graveyard in basically every Zelda game, not thinking about it, or that's probably an exaggeration, but all the recent ones at the very least. Quite an eerie place, I gotta say. It fits well in this game. Let's go ahead and read some of the gravestones, I suppose. And do mind the bad bats that are around. Here lies a piece of that which sustains the life of the living. Once the spirit has been broken into three is laid to rest, the precious pieces shall awaken. Okay, it's a little riddle. The soul of a brave soldier from Ikana rests here. Ikana. Soldier from Ikana. Well, we're gonna learn a little bit more about that later. A piece that heals the wounded soul rests here. Alright, same reading as we had earlier, actually. Well, if you continue on forward, you're gonna meet one of the most interesting characters of Majora's Mask, Dampe. I'm Dampe, the gravekeeper who watches over this graveyard. My face is frightening, but I'm not a bad person. All the graves here belong to the family members of the king of Ikana Castle, a place that lies beyond the mountains. Even nowadays, the ghosts come out at night. It is a frightening graveyard. I'm so sad he acknowledged his frightening face, sir. Let me see it. You don't have a frightening face. It's just slightly off-center and not symmetric, but there's nothing wrong with that. It's not a frightening face. I mean, your bottom two teeth are actually quite endearing. Anyways, well, interesting character right there. We'll actually have more to do with him later. Not so much at this moment, but we'll get to know him a little bit better later. There's a door right over here. Should we try to enter? The door's locked. Alright, nothing we can do. Let me go ahead and grab a heart really quick so I can get back to full health. This seems rather interesting right here. We will leave that alone for the time being. Right over here to the right, there is a secret entrance that you might not know about. Go ahead and equip, either grab your bombs or the blast mask if you have it. Hold up your shield. Well, first of all, put on the blast mask, hold up your shield, then hit B to explode. And a hole will appear right here. There's nothing really all that super important down here. If you want some free bomb chews, this is a great place to go. Oh, and don't remember to take off the blast mask and not hit B to slash your sword. That's something to remember that I always keep forgetting. Let's actually unequip that. What can I put in its place? Let's put no, the bow's already out. Let's just put a bottle down there. Sure, why not? I'm sure that'll be useful. Anyways, you're gonna find some deku bobs down here. You can slice and get some deku nuts and some deku sticks. Well, you probably want one deku stick. You don't need a deku stick per se, but go ahead and grab one if you have one. That's great. And open up the treasure chest. You got 5 bomb chew. So if you ever need bomb chews, this is a great place to go. You can just warp on this way, or travel on this way, I suppose, and grab them if you don't want to spend the money on your own bomb chews. And you can also just slash the grass around here. There's a lot of little goodies down here you might need. What you will need, though, is some arrows. So if you don't have many arrows, I recommend slashing the grass until you can find some. Oh, and if you exit this hole, apparently it'll disappear. I kind of forgot about that. Alright, after blowing this hole up a few more times, I got enough arrows. You probably don't need 39 or anywhere around there, but it's good to have at least 20, I would say. It depends on how confident you are with your skills going into this. But, if you come right over here, let's read this marker. Ye who awaken me, battle me. Then shall I extinguish the furious flame. Furious flame, I don't see any furious flame around here, do I? Is there a furious flame up there? Cannot remember. Yes, you see that furious flame right up there. It'll be extinguished once we do what we're about to do. Talk to him. Or can you talk to him? No, I'm not so sure how you would know to do this. Anyways, what you need to do is go over to your songs and play the song that I can never seem to remember, the Sonata of Awakening. Young swordsman, you summon me? Ah, but before we must exchange words, I must first test your skill. Stop me in my tracks, pass through the barrier of flame. Show me what you've got. We have one of the coolest, I don't know if you'd call this a boss fight or what, but what you're gonna wanna do is slash him with arrows from a distance, and then once you get close to him, hit him with your sword. The best time to get close to him and hit him with your sword is towards the beginning of this game, actually. I mean, the beginning of this mini-game. I wouldn't say it's a mini-game, but the beginning of the sequence. Hurry, chase him until you get a chance to hit him, but if you get too close, you might regret it. That is some good advice, actually. Don't get too close, but basically the way this goes is you're chasing him down throughout this entire thing. And normally, if you're not that fast, it'll take you to the very end or later to get him. So it's easier to grab him at the beginning when he is closer to you. All you have to do is just shoot him with some arrows that'll immediately stun him, and then kill the stall children, which are the enemies that we saw spawn up right around here. As soon as you kill the stall children, the barrier will go down. If you get in the same section as him, immediately slash him with your arrows. This will make the fight go into the second phase, which is just a one-on-one phase, and instead of a chase, just a one-on-one battle. And at that point, you can just slash him with the sword a bunch of times. If you have the gilded sword, this won't take you quite as long. Recommend just getting in a few slashes and then backing up out of his range. Shadow's probably telling me that right now. Eventually, after you deal enough damage, he's going to start this attack where he will jump up in the air and try to jump up on you. Just avoid the shadow. Let's see, I thought he was going to do the attack again. As soon as he jumps up in the air, just run away. Give him another slash. Wait! Stand down. I admit defeat. I commanded the Ikana army atop the hill in the name of the Ikana kingdom. I am called Skullkita. Since being shamed by a loss in the battle within my kingdom, I have waited here for one to come and awaken my soul. Young swordsman who has awakened and definitely defeated me. I shall rely on your power to fulfill my request. I ask you to take my soul, which rests in the fiercely burning flame. and convey my words to my men, who, even in death, remain loyal to me. Tell him the war has ended. Then I shall be able to drift quietly into sleep. Captain, sir. May I take leave, sir? Yes, sir. With things like this, you can kind of understand why this game got a E through 10 rating, and why they had to bump it up in the remake. There's just a lot to this game. I mean, he was waiting for someone to, I guess, beat him again before he could rest in peace, but he had died in battle, and he was waiting here, his soul waiting, for someone to put him at peace so he could finally sleep. And he wants us to tell everyone that the war is over, and command them with his soul that rests right over here. If you have the bunny hood, you can just easily jump on across. I don't believe you actually need the bunny hood in order. If you just climb up on this ledge, you can jump on across, but it is kind of a wide gap, so you do need to tackle it in a certain way. You can't just regularly jump across. But anyways, right over here, into the chest. You got the captain's hat. The ghosts of hundreds of soldiers swear allegiance to the symbol of authority. I kind of wish they called it a captain's mask instead of a hat, because it's more of a mask than a hat, but small little complaint right there. Well, that will allow us to command other Saul children, who we will see around here. If you go and talk to Dampe, let's see, where is he? He should be here in the southern part of the graveyard. He will give us a little hint as to what we're supposed to do next. There he is, way over there. Hello, Dampe. Do you want to see the dancing bones? If you do, then just wait here until night comes. I don't want to see something evil like that, though. We'll eventually learn that Dampe is actually quite skittish, which is ironic being that he's a gravekeeper. You'd think he'd be kind of used to superstitious things, but he says wait until night if you want to see dancing bones. That's a hint as to what we need to do. So let's play the Song of Double Time. And fast forward to 6 p.m. If you come to the graveyard at night, you will see stall children that are wandering around. Should you try to approach some of them, they will get up and they'll try to attack you like regular enemies. Oh, and you can slash them and kill them. I was not aware of this. That's very bad. Okay, well, don't do that because you'll feel horrible if you kill them after putting on the captain's mask. Captain's hat, I should say. Go ahead and equip that, and as soon as you do... Oh, wow, he got it in his hit. Do you know who you just hit? He hit me right as I was putting on the mask. He probably feels awful. Huh? Oh, Captain! Excuse me, sir! And they'll salute to you, even though you just saw us kill his friend in cold blood. Oh no, I feel awful now. Anyways, because now they're people rather than enemies. You can go around and you can talk to them all. But sadly, they'll all pretty much say the same thing, and I kind of wish they didn't. Huh? Oh, Captain, excuse me, sir. Pretty much the same thing. But if you come to these guys right around here, you can see they're circling this grave. Should you talk to one of them? And not attack them! That's not what I meant to do! Oh no! I feel awful. Huh? Captain, sir, excuse me, sir. Don't kill them all, whatever you do. Everyone, give the captain your attention. We haven't seen you in some time, Captain, sir. As per your orders, sir, we've been guarding these graves closely, a different one each day. We have all been expecting your next order, sir. What shall we do? Keep guarding the grave, you're doing great. Yes, sir, we'll continue the strategy, sir. Yes, sir. That'll be added to our schedule. Stall children. Soldiers who loyally obey their captain's orders. They guard Ikana graveyard. Well, talk to him again and not jump attack. Goodness. Captain, what is your next command? Let's open the grave. Open it? Yes, sir. Everyone, follow me! Suddenly, the third one that I killed reappears. I feel a lot better now. That's one way to open a grave, just destroy it. Anyways, I think this is where we're gonna end things off, because we're getting pretty late in this episode, and I think this is the best stopping point I can come up with. Next time on Let's Play Majora's Mask 3D, we will actually hop into the grave that the Stall Children just opened for us, and complete the graveyard side quest. I'm Camerani, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys back here next time. Goodbye, guys.